This is Knowledge Bowl on WREG News Channel 3, a test of education where local high school students can win college scholarships. Now, here's your host, meteorologist Jim Jaggers.
Good morning, and we are drawing to the end of the close of the Knowledge Bowl season. We've got 3 games left, so that must mean we're in the semifinals. We've got 2 fine teams who've battled their way to the semifinals this year, starting off with Houston. Their captain, Kyle Jolly, who is a junior, joined by Grant Krulowitz, who is a junior, Helen Yarborough, who's a junior, and Alan Chang, who is a freshman. They're coached by Martha Gunpool and Bradley Williamson. They are the Mustangs of Houston High School. Perennial Knowledge Bowl semifinalist is White Station High School. The Spartans are captained by Jackson Slaughter, who's a senior, Eamon Sandhu, who's a junior, Riley Bruce, who's a senior, and Shabah Hossad, who is a junior, and they're coached by Kyle Tingsley and Christina Wong. They are the Spartans of White Station High School. Your job gets more and more critical towards the end of the season, Dr. Rana, joining me this morning. Always, Dr. Rana. Yeah, you're the main guy now. You're under fire, buddy. But you're also a former associate editor of the American Communication Journal. That sounds very complicated.
Well, they used to give me some fire about that too, but it really means that the people sent a lot of articles to the journal to be possibly published, and they would farm some out to me in various areas, and I would give my recommendation back whether they got published.
Excellent, excellent. Well, we're glad that you're here recommending Knowledge Bowl to these students. We've got general knowledge questions, extra credit questions. We start off on this geology term. Which term used in geology to designate piles of clay, sand, and rock deposited by direct glacial action? Go ahead, Eamon.
Moraine.
You are correct. Very good. We're on to chromosomes in an organism. This is a 2-sentence question. The haploid number of chromosomes is 10 for a given organism. What's the diploid? Yes, go ahead, shoe up.
20.
Yes, you're right, 20. Who said it is the next topic. Which elderly painter once said, painting's not important. The important thing is to keep busy. Go ahead, Eamon.
Bob Ross.
No, we'll turn it over to Houston. Go ahead, Grant.
Pablo Picasso.
Actually, Grandma Moses. A lot of people don't remember Grandma Moses, but I do, and I know the doctor does as well. Of which amendment Congress shall make no law respecting the establishment of religion is a part of which, yes, Riley?
The First.
First Amendment. Clothing, what is a blanket-like cloak of Latin America with a hole in the center? Go ahead, Helen.
A poncho. A
poncho for one's head, the hole is. Here's a math question. You'll need your pencils and your papers, and it's a 2-sentence question. A steam shovel lifts 550 pounds of rock at a rate of 1,650 foot-pounds per second. What is its horsepower? I'm sorry?
3.
You are? Nice. Antonyms. What word for a hospital employee is also an antonym for in disarray? Go ahead, Alan. I'm sorry?
Orderly.
You are correct. Yeah. National flags. What's the national flag of Great Britain called? Go ahead, Jackson.
Union Jack.
You are correct. In the title, finish the Music Man song title with the correct state. Gary, yes, Riley?
Indiana.
You are correct. Extra credit question worth 25 points. Money time. The New York Stock Exchange is open normally Monday through Friday through what hours in Central Standard Time? Eamon.
8:30 to 3:30.
No, we'll turn it over to Houston. Go ahead, Grant.
8:30 to 4:30.
Actually, 8:30 to 3 is Central Standard Time. It's 9:30 to 4 Eastern Time. In the dictionary, the American Heritage Dictionary's 4 entries for what word are archipelago, sea, state capital, and German chancellor? Go ahead, Eamon.
Bismarck.
You are correct. Historical events. This sentence from a history book refers to a slaughter at what site? Only 3 Americans came out alive, including a woman named Savannah Dixon, her baby, and Travis's slave, Joe? Go ahead, Riley.
The Alamo.
You are correct. Years in the making. After 16 years and $10 billion, European scientists rejoiced on March 30th, 2010, as the world's largest physics device finally started making subatomic particles collide. Go ahead, Kyle.
Large Hadron Collider.
You are, or CERN, either one correct. Talking about who was Kenneth Davis talking about when he asked, how could a man who wrote so eloquently that all men are created equal, go ahead, Riley,
Thomas Jefferson.
are now endowed with the right of liberty, how could such a man keep black slaves? Thomas Jefferson is correct. Adding up, no math. What type of interest is added to the principal periodically during the course of a year? Go ahead, Grant.
Compound.
You are correct. Three-word phrase. What three-word phrase from the story of Cain and Abel has become all or part of the title of at least 12 books, 4 films, 14 TV episodes, 1 TV series, 5 songs, and a challenge by President Obama to community leaders to help young men of color? Go ahead, Eamon.
The Prodigal Son.
No, we'll turn it over to Houston. Go ahead, Helen.
My Brother's Keeper.
You are correct. Old numbers. What common unit of measurement for the ancient Sumerians, Egyptians, and Israelites? Yes, Jackson.
Cubit.
Was about 18 inches long. That is a cubit. You are correct. Nicknames. Theodore Roosevelt's Progressive Party had, yes, go ahead, Eamon.
Bull Moose.
Yes, Bull Moose Party had it. That was their nickname. Earliest form. The earliest form of the English language was called Old English, or what? Go ahead, Jackson.
Anglo-Saxon.
Yes, correct. Extra credit question, 25 points. Using a formula. Oceanographers multiply chlorinity by 1.80655 to get what figure? Go ahead, Ellen.
Salinity.
Yes, you're correct. Idioms. In idioms that both point to airs of superiority, what do some people look down and others turn, yes, Eamon?
Nose.
Turn up their noses, they do. Population aging, another 2-sentence question. New census data released by the Chinese government show that China's population is aging, with approximately 1/6 of the population over 60. What former policy is driving, yes, go ahead, Jackson,
One-child policy.
driving the changing demographics of the Chinese society, their one-child policy? We are done with this round of questioning. We'll be back with our pop quiz in just a moment on the semifinals of Knowledge Bowl. Well, we are onto the pop quiz, which regular viewers will recognize as an opportunity to get 100 points in 60 seconds or less. Kyle, you are in the enviable position of choosing your pop quiz topic. The first one is animal-themed idiom. Name the animal that is missing from the following idiom or words of origin. Which would you prefer?
Animal-themed idioms.
All right, we'll take that. An example would be when blank fly, and the proper answer would be pigs. We've got 10 idioms, 10 animals for you to name, 10 points each for 100 points. Are you ready?
Yes.
Good. Raining cats and blank.
Dogs.
Bigger blank to fry.
Fish.
Blank in your stomach.
Butterflies.
A blank in headlights.
Deer.
Until the blank come home.
Cows.
Take the blank by the horns.
Bull.
Hold your blank.
Horses.
The blank in the room.
Elephant.
Open a can of blank.
Worms.
A wolf in blank clothing.
Sheeps.
And that's 10 points each, 100 points for you. Congratulations. Okay, Jackson, you get the words of origin. Following phrases describe animal entomology. Words of origin. Name the animal that each phrase is referring to. An example would be 8 feet, and the correct answer would be octopus. We've got 10 etymological words for 10 animals. 10 points each, 100 points in 60 seconds. Are you ready?
Yep.
Good. Eater of bamboo.
Panda.
Flaming.
Pass.
Little armored one.
Armadillo. Armadillo.
Nose horn.
Rhinoceros.
River horse.
Hippopotamus.
Yeah, hippopotamus.
Thorny pig.
Porcupine.
Old man of the forest.
Pass.
Shade tail.
Pass.
Big sparrow.
Pass.
Little thief.
Pass.
Okay, we're back to flaming. You must answer at this point.
Like,
Salamander.
Oh yes, that's
Salamander.
No, actually, flamingo is the origin of that word. Okay, so you got, at my count, about 60 points, I think, or 70 points, but you did quite well there. We get our teams back into their position so I can interview them a little bit. Kyle Jolly, a junior, into geography, theater, and film. I was wondering, Kyle, what was your favorite memory so far of Knowledge Bowl?
Probably winning last year.
Oh, okay, yeah, that was a good one. All right, Grant Krulowitz is a junior into technology and sports. Tell me, what's your favorite part of the team from Houston High School for Knowledge Bowl?
I like how we each fill in each other's holes and we all make up a good team.
That's great. That's great. Helen Yarborough, junior, cooking, crocheting, Dungeons and Dragons. What's the hardest part of Knowledge Bowl, Helen?
oh gosh, it's probably not freezing in the actual moment. I think I hesitate a lot on
Okay.
questions that I would know otherwise.
All right. Alan Cheng is a freshman, piano, history, and tennis. What's been the worst part of Knowledge Bowl for you?
Probably standing for all this time.
We've been standing a lot, haven't we? All right. Our alternate is Raul. I'm going to try this again now. Peranthan Mananil. Give me the name. Give it. See, you rolls off your tongue. I don't know what my problem is. I guess I'm tongue-tied. Cooking, crocheting, and Dungeons and Dragons. Tell me a little bit about where you have traveled, Raul.
I've traveled to a lot of places. Recently, I traveled to Chicago.
Really?
Yeah, and I saw the bean there.
Oh, excellent. That's a pretty sculpture, isn't it? Yeah, okay. Thank you very much. Our coaches from Houston High School are Martha Gunpool and Bradley Williamson. Our principal, Holly Ross. The Mustangs from Houston High School. White Station Spartans, captained by Jackson Slaughter, all season long senior. History, Philadelphia Eagles, and Star Wars. Where are some of the places you've traveled, Jackson?
Well, when I was really young, I went to Switzerland.
Oh, really? Did you like that?
I had the stomach flu the entire time, so.
What a vacation. All right. Eamon Sandhu is a junior. Snowboarding, video games, and double bass. Tell me, what's your favorite part of Knowledge Bowl, Eamon?
My favorite part has to be winning.
Okay. And you've done quite well so far, not only this year, but years past. Riley Bruce, senior, professional wrestling, mock trial, and theme parks. Riley, what's your favorite thing about your coach there at White Station High School? Your coaches?
I'm always learning new things from them. Yeah.
Okay, that's great. Shuba Hossad is a junior, video games, biology, and chess. Tell me what's your favorite thing about the team.
I like how each of us we do categories that the other people are weak in. So we together we're a really strong team.
Okay, excellent. Our alternate is Asritha Bhuti, who is a junior, New York Crossword and Connections, watching TED Talks, reading and volunteering at the library. What's the best part about being the female gender of this group of Knowledge Bowl team, Asritha?
It's just good. I don't know. There's nothing crazy.
All
about
right,
this. Yeah.
that's fine. Our coordinators are Kala Tingley and also Christina Wong. Our principal is Carrie Holland. They're the Spartans from White Station High School. We'll be back with more Knowledge Bowl right after this.
Thanks for watching News Channel 3's Knowledge Bowl, proudly awarding scholarships to students for over 30 years.
Back to more regular questioning on this edition and semifinal of Knowledge Bowl. Math and your pencils and papers are needed for this question. What is the quotient of 8 factorial divided by 6 factorial? Yes, go ahead, Shuab.
56.
You are correct. Very good. Name the island. An 1868 treaty seemed to offer the abandoned federal prison Alcatraz for free. But in 1969, the indigenous peoples protesting there because the land had not been returned to them facetiously offered to purchase it for $24 worth of beads. The traditional, yes, go ahead, Jackson.
Manhattan.
The traditional price inaccurately said to have been paid for what East Coast island Manhattan is correct. In mythology, Victoria was the goddess of victory in which mythology? Go ahead, Jackson.
Roman.
Yes. Name the organ. What organ metabolizes carbohydrates? Go ahead, Riley.
The stomach.
No, we'll turn the question over to the liver, or to Doctor. What do we do now? I've given away the answer. We got to throw the question out, I suppose.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Acronyms. What three words are referred to in the acronym for someone who professionally treats people at accident scenes? Go ahead, Helen.
Emergency medical technician.
You are correct. Trilogy, The Initiate, The Outcast, The Master comprise what trilogy by Louise Cooper about the forces of chaos against the forces of order? Go ahead, Riley.
Discworld.
No, we'll turn it over to Houston. Go ahead, Kyle.
The School of Good and Evil.
Actually, Time Master is the correct answer. State nicknames. What state is nicknamed the Mountain State? Go ahead, Riley.
Vermont.
No, we'll turn it over to Houston. Kyle?
Colorado.
Actually, West Virginia. Here's an extra credit question worth 25 points. Branch of astronomy. Which branch of astronomy is the study of the origin of the universe? Go ahead, Eamon.
Cosmology.
Yes. Word translation, two-sentence question. The word junk for the boats came from a English mix of a Portuguese word for Malaysian boats. The chunks, zaws, and kakams are three different sizes of boats in which native language? Go ahead, Riley.
Chinese.
Yes. Name the continent. In 1938, the coelacanth, a living fossil, was caught off the coast of which continent? Yes, Shuab?
Africa.
Yes, you are correct. Africa. Old expressions, even people who claim not to be superstitious can look around for objects made from trees in order to do what if they are, yes, go ahead, Kyle.
Knock on wood.
If they are either saying what they do or don't want something to happen. Knock on wood is correct. Finish the phrase. What is the phrase that followed one if by land in a revolutionary warning? Yes, Riley.
Two if by sea.
The warning actually never happened that way, but two if by sea is the correct answer. Class members. Newts are members of what taxonomic class? Go ahead, Helen.
Amphibians.
Yes, you are correct. Largest group. In 2023, which indigenous nation surpassed the Cherokee Nation as the largest indigenous peoples group in the United States? Jackson.
Navajo?
Yes. Patriotic hymns. Which patriotic hymn was written to the tune of John Brown's Body? Jackson.
Battle Hymn of the Republic?
Correct. Name the hero. Two-sentence question. Who is the hero usually depicted in art wearing a lion skin and carrying his weapons? Go ahead, Jackson.
Heracles?
Heracles or Hercules, carrying his weapons, a club or a bow and arrows, is that generally disproportionately small compared to the rest of his body. Another math question. Pencils and papers, please. What Roman numeral would represent the sum of 450 to 210? Go ahead, Grant.
DCLX.
You are correct. Extra credit, 25 points. War of 1854. What Anglo-Franco... Yes, Jackson.
Crimean War?
You are correct. Turco-Russian War of 1854 had battles near the towns of Semmerpol, Malakhov, and Sevastopol. Crimean War is correct. Political subdivisions. Major political subdivisions in Canada are provinces. Go ahead, Jackson.
Ottawa.
Okay, that's not correct. We're turning it over to Houston now. While those of Australia are called what? Go ahead, Kyle.
States.
They are called states. In the kitchen. To the chagrin of many professional chefs, a government safety commissioner stated in the summer of 2024 that a ban on what appliance with a specific energy source is, yes, Riley?
Gas stoves.
You are correct. That's not off the table. Controversial designs. What company faced sexism concerns over their designs for the U.S. Olympic women's 2024 track team? Yes, go ahead, Al.
Nike.
Track team uniforms. Yes, Nike's correct. Where did it happen? Two-sentence question. In which present-day country was this battle fought? Battle of El Alamein. Yes, Kyle.
Egypt.
Yes. Astronomers say Astronomers tell us that looking at greater distances means looking farther back in what? Yes, Jackson?
Time.
Yes. Musical characters. What musical character from Spain cut hair and sang? I'm not going to let you answer that question. The answer is Barber of Seville. We've run out of time, and it's time for our final exam right after this. We are on to our final exam, which includes this question. Agreeing with 13,000 members of the National Recording Academy, the 2025 NCAA Image Award for Outstanding Album went to what album? Yes, Kyle.
Cowboy Carter.
You are correct. Despite the lack of probable cause or known evidence, as well as numerous failed attempts in late February, the Trump administration found a Trump judicial appointee who agreed to freeze approved funds for granting dealing with what projects? Yes, Eamon?
USAID.
I'm sorry?
USAID.
No, we'll turn it over to Houston. Go ahead, Helen.
Medicare.
No, actually, clean energy or climate. In March 2025, in what state was Teddy Roosevelt's presidential library being built? Jackson.
New York.
No, we'll turn it over to Houston. Go ahead, Grant.
California.
Actually, North Dakota. In February 2025, the Screen Actors Guild selected what film as 2024's best film? Go ahead, Kyle.
Conclave.
Yes. In the March 2025 Trump administration, who was the Attorney General? Yes, go ahead, Alan.
Pam Bondi.
You are correct. As revealed in a February 2025 Customs and Border Protection news release, the citizens of what country are most likely trafficking fentanyl? Yes, Jackson.
China.
No, we'll turn it over to Houston. Go ahead, Kyle.
Colombia.
Actually, the United States. In February 2025, China responded to President Trump's 10% tariff by placing a 15% tariff on U.S. LNG, which stands for what? Yes, Riley?
Liquid natural gas.
Yes. On February 24th, 2025, at 88 years of age, what back-to-back Grammy-winning record of the year? Yes, go ahead, Helen.
Gene Hackman.
No, we'll finish the question for White Station. Record-winning, record of the year, legendary artist died. Go ahead, Riley.
Aretha Franklin.
Actually, Roberta Flack. In February 2025, these recordings, #1 record by Memphis cult band Big Star, Conga by Gloria Estefan, Knock on Wood by Stax recording artist Eddie Floyd, and Reasonable Doubt by Jay-Z, were announced as inductees into what Hall of Fame? Go ahead, Alan.
Rap.
No, we'll turn it over to Eamon.
Hip hop.
Actually, Grammy Hall of Fame. In the March 2025 Trump administration, what is Chris Wright's position? Go ahead, Helen.
Secretary of Transportation.
No, we'll turn it over to White Station. Go ahead, Jackson.
White House Chief of Staff.
Actually, Secretary of Energy. When one discusses how South America immigrants get to the United States, what is the Darien Gap? Go ahead, Jackson.
The point between the United States, yeah.
No, we're going to turn it over to Houston. Kyle?
The point between South America and North America?
No, it is an uncompleted section of road in Panama. During the end of February, the news was filled with stories about airplane crashes, including the unusual image of an upside-down Delta plane in what city? Go ahead, Riley.
Chicago.
No, we'll turn it over to Houston. Go ahead, Grant.
Toronto.
Yes. Although it did not involve an airplane, in February 2025, a major crash occurred in an interstate highway tunnel, which killed 3 people and blocked eastbound traffic for days in what state? Go ahead, Ethan.
New York.
No, we'll turn it over to Houston. Go ahead, Grant.
Tennessee.
Actually, Wyoming. In March 2025, who is the Trump administration's Secretary of Transportation? Sean Duffy is the correct answer. We'll be back to finish up this semifinal in just a moment. Well, I think in all the games this season, this is the game where almost all the questions were answered. It's unbelievable.
Pretty darn close. Lots of points scored, and Houston was creeping up at the end.
Exactly. Well, the pop quiz, you guys did well in the pop quiz, so thank you very much for being here. You walk away with a check for $2,500. That gives you $500 per team member, including your alternate, for your college education. And our thanks. You guys did a terrific job again this year. We look forward to seeing you back next year on Knowledge Bowl. It's not an uncommon thing to have White Station in the finals. You guys and gals did it again this year and did a wonderful job. You answered more questions correctly than anybody else so far in the game, I think. But our congratulations to you, and good luck in the finals coming up a little bit later on, just a couple of games. We got another semifinal coming up next game, right?
Right.
Okay, and who's playing there?
And we are going to have South Haven and Collierville.
Okay, so that's going to be a good game as well.
A little cross the border war.
I think so. I think so. So we hope that you join us next week on Knowledge Bowl if you're smart enough to watch.